All right, Christ Freedom. Hope you're doing well. This is our month of mission, and our theme, if you've been tracking with us this week, is that mission is better done together than it is alone. That's really what we've been hitting home, and we've talked about at least 3 different reasons why Jesus sends us out together instead of by ourselves. We talked about how mission done together allows people to see the community of God at work, which is a great apologetic for the gospel. We talked about how we all have different gifts to give to the work of ministry, and so we have to be sent together to really leverage those. And then yesterday we talked about how we need each other to encourage each other because mission is difficult at times. So in light of everything that we've been talking about the last 4 days, and when you think about how you hope that that really shapes how we do mission at Christ Freedom, what are some of your thoughts on that?
Yeah, first off, I'm ready to do mission together. Seriously, like let's go.
Yeah,
you know? I do feel like the Bible informs our theology and also our practice of mission. And so everything is rooted in Scripture. And throughout this week, Reese, it's just been really formative and also encouraging to consider how Jesus sent, how Jesus mobilized, and how that doesn't change. We're not reinventing the wheel here, you know? And so as I think about, you know, what the hope would be for us missionally as a church, like how do we take these truths and really apply them? I think of Acts 2:42. And so this is what it says. And they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and the fellowship, to the breaking of bread and the prayers. Verse 43. And awe came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles. And all who believed were together and had all things in common. And they were selling their possessions and belongings and distributing the proceeds to all as any had need. And day by day, y'all don't miss this, and day by day, attending the temple together and breaking bread in their homes, they received their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having favor with all the city. And the Lord added to their number day by day those who were being saved. And so it is a no-brainer that in community, when we do life together, when people see us, the greatest apologetic, when we adopt and understand and know that everyone is needed, you are needed, I'm needed, all of us have a part to play in the body, and then just considering the enormity of how effective ministry can be, but also how lonely, isolating, and hard ministry can be. We need the encouragement of one another to do all of this in community, according to the Scriptures. I think the greatest hope is that we would simply do life together. And in doing life together, I think 3 things can happen. And this is really, I would hope, our prayer for the church is that we would grow to love Jesus more in doing community together on mission. And secondly, that we would grow to love one another more. And not only would we grow to love Jesus more and grow to love one another more, but we would grow to love the lost more. That all of that would exist in community together. And church, that's our prayer. That's our hope, that this doesn't end on us. You know, that this week of this week particularly, but this month of mission, that we would just really catch a flame and be on fire for what God has called us into as the people of God. It's such a good work, and I pray we really jump in and do it.
Yeah, that's so good. Well, every day we've tried to talk about what does this practically mean. I feel like you kind of already hit on that, so maybe just any closing thoughts in addition as we wrap up this week.
Well, if you didn't hear it the first time and you didn't catch it the second time, I'm a Baptist preacher. I come from the Baptist background. Not to say that, you know, I'm still up in the Baptist preaching sort of environment. However, let's engage community. Meaning, if you're not in community right now, here's what's happening. We are missing something that we need. We need you. We really do. And if you're not in community right now, you are missing something that you need. And so this is really like, I don't think we attempted to make this plug this week, but it's very evident that, we need one another in community to advance the mission of God together. And so I think the biggest application is to engage community, find a mission group. And if that's too much, meaning for your schedule, just find a group of people
Yeah.
that you can do life with, and let that life that you do life with those people also transition to reach the lives of those in our community with the good news of the gospel.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, church, hopefully this week of videos has been helpful for you, and we really do pray, as you just shared, that we would not only do mission, all of life is mission, like we talked about the first week, but that we would do mission together as a church. So
Yeah.
have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.
Bye.